Hello, Lee Mallett. As I told you yesterday, I'd have to go to Baton Rouge because I'm chairman of the State Contractors Board. I will be covering engineered trusses, windows, meeting code, and wood screws. Once again, first 5 people to buy an elite building by this Friday get 2 free by 8 by 10. Look at this, folks. 2. And look, when it rains, protect your door from water. You got a place to get out and get out the rain. Because imagine without that, if it's raining, you'll get sopping wet. I know. So this is a really good deal. And it's got the best building in the country. I put that building up against all of them. Let's talk about trusses. All our trusses engineered here at the plant. We have our own plant. You're welcome to come visit us. I want to make it clear that my competitors are not using mono trusses on their wings. They're using rafters. That's very important that you remember that when we start talking about engineered trusses. Windows, meeting code. All of my windows meet the code. They're insulated, and you got to have the right sticker, or if you try to use these for anything residential, the inspector's going to make you change them. So be careful. The other thing that we do that my competitors don't do, all our windows are framed with 4x4s, which adds added strength to the building. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to talk about is going to be wood screws. And on wood screws, all of our frames are wood screws. We only use nails for tacking purposes only. My competitors do not advertise they're using wood screws. They advertise using Zack screws on the metal to the wood. But what are they screwing? What are they using on the frame? Wood screws. And I'll be playing this 3 one-minute videos. Just listen to them. Friday, I'll go back over it again. I want to tell you that we appreciate the opportunity for you to watch this, and let me tell you, the deal of the day today is we'll continue what I did yesterday. If you buy an elite building, I will give you 2 porches on each side of your building, free of charge. That's about a $5,000 value. That's the deal. So what you got to do there is text live the first 5. If you come by a building before Friday, you will get these 2 free porches hipped in. It's really pretty, and you'll love it to death, I promise you. The last thing I'd like to talk about, and because I'm not live, is the Mallett Savings Plan. If you want a plan at 0% interest, this is the deal. You come in, we design your building, we pick your building, you put $3,000 down, that ties that building up for 12 months, you keep making payments for a year, 5 years, I don't care. But your building's being paid for through your payments, okay? And anytime you want to do something, you can. Every 12 months, you can keep renewing every 3 months, because in case there's a price fluctuation, something happened. Typically, it won't happen. But 12 months locked in, you can extend the 3 months as long as you want. You send your money in, no interest payments, okay? But your dream building's coming, okay? But that's all I'm going to talk about today, because if I was live, I would really get engaged. But look, thank you for listening. This is going to be an informative thing with the stuff they're going to play behind me. And remember, you can call us at 337-214-0428 or 337-515-2154. That's my cell number. Once again, thank you for listening. Let's talk about, we don't use nails on Mallett Buildings. We use nails strictly to maybe temporarily hold a board, but all our buildings are wood screwed. Screws are way stronger than nails. We've been doing that for about 4 or 5 years now, and all Mallett buildings come screwed, wood screwed, no nails. Nails have a tendency to pull out over time. Even the ring shanks, they just don't have the power of a wood screw. So remember, when you're looking at a Mallett building or you're looking at a competitor, ask him, you use nails or you use screws, wood screws? And if he uses nails, it's not the quality of a Mallett building. Our windows, we frame that with a 4x4. We're the only company I know that does that. Instead of just bracing, taking some 2x6s and making a frame, we actually set 2 4x4s to frame out the window. Now those 4x4s are also anchored in the ground in a post protector. So besides having a post, a 6x6 every 10 feet, wherever there's a window, we're going to put 2 more posts, which also is going to help the strength of the building, because now you have more posts anchored in the cement, from uplift all the way up to headwinds. So that's something we only do. I don't think our competitors do that. We manufacture all our trusses here at the plant. We'd love to have you come visit us and come see our facility. Be glad to show it to you. We're probably the only people who do that in-house. Most of my competitors are buying from someone else. That assures the quality and the standards that meets our buildings. We build a 2x6 truss, which is standard on all my buildings, but we're talking about the premium Mallett building at the moment. So all the bottom cards, which is your top and your bottom of your truss, are 2x6s, and we're probably the only people that use 2x6 webbings in between the bottom and top card. That gives it more strength. It's a full 2x6 truss. And we do it because we have our own plant, and it's a little more expensive, but it gives you a way stronger truss, and that's why we do it. So when you're considering a building, think about Mallett Buildings and think about, hey, the trusses are built here, the trusses are going to meet the quality and the standards and the wind loads that are needed. Oh, this is Lee Mallett with Mallett Buildings. Today we're going to talk about insulation. Insulation is available. The insulation that we use is a double bubble. It's got a white facing that's facing down. It has a reflective. It's more of an a reflective insulation that we use in our buildings to keep the heat and cold from really coming through the building. It runs probably about an R11 to an R13 rating, but it is available in all Mallett Buildings. It's available in all the buildings we sell, and if you have any more questions about insulation, give us a call at 337-214-0428 and be glad to discuss it with you.
At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started.